Nice little reminder of home there. Burton Brewed Bitter, London Burton Ales. So this is down by Thornton Heath, St Alban le Mater, South Norwood, not far from Croydon by the look of it. Let's compare the market make-up thing, a new era simples. Personally I think there's a bit more to it. It's literally saying a new era of artificial intelligence over authentic, natural, organic beings of all sorts. So I think there's a bit more to it than just that. Well, made it all the way down to Croydon. So West Croydon Baptist Church. Good example of the old and the new, as usual. So this is the old style Georgian pillared sort of architecture, like something you find in ancient Greece, ancient Rome. And then over here you got all this glass high-rise architecture. It's our building from a bit of a distance anyway. And then over here you got the old Oakfield pub, which is now a family centre of some sort. So if you're Francis Voyager, whatever his name is, that train spotting geek, obviously London's a great place for it. I had to wait 10 seconds for that. Yeah, so you've got three different types of architecture. You've got this modern soulless glass, brave new communism sort of version. You've got the old traditional stuff over here from the 1800s, late 1800s. And then you got the brutalist stuff that went up after the World War II in the 60s. So you've literally got three examples here, all within this little space of each other. So there's a lot really. They've covered up the stained glass windows with, I don't know, like beige coverings. Don't know what they're made of. On plastic. So this is into well into Croydon now. I've seen this I think on other YouTube videos and that. It's got to be one of the ugliest landscapes I think I could possibly imagine. Like Charlie Beach always comments on, there's barely any trees really. You know, there's sort of one there, but not like the Victorian buildings or designs. But yeah, it's like being in an American city. Really ugly, seriously ugly. I think they must have a tram system on here as well. I'll do some dystopian images shots while I'm here waiting. Very similar to the ones you find in Manchester. And over here you got the old brutalist ones. Went up after World War II, proper Soviet Union style blocks. Just take this opportunity to cross over by Bedford Park. And then look at this over here. Okay, it's like literally like America, what we'd find in America. So you've got this big glass building here, and then you've got this lovely old Gothic church just nestled in between these two high-rise buildings. That must have been a beautiful building back in the day, that old church. St Martin Michael. There you go. Look at that landscape, man. Like Gotham City. It's got a tram system by the look of it on here, similar to what you find in Sheffield. I think this building is actually empty. You can have a look. Yeah, definitely empty, or at least some sort of construction going on. What a beautiful church. Inside St Michael's, this is. Look at that. It's probably one of, it's not really St George, is it? But slaying a dragon nonetheless. It's a great one of St George, this is. What a lovely little find in Croydon. Oh yeah. You find one almost identical to this in Huntingdon, over in Cambridgeshire. That's a weird Jesus. That is. This was made in 1872, this church, according to this. Lovely black and white flooring all the way down. Look at that. St George here. So it's Anglo-Catholic, he was saying. Because you can tell with the incense and the architecture looks very Catholic. So, a lamb there. You normally find that at Preston, that lamb. Another brilliant reference to St George and the Dragon here. Well, it's not really St George, is it? It's more of an angel. But yeah, amazing church. Lovely. Well worth coming into. Right in the middle of the hellhole that is Croydon. Special Arms Group there. Paras, Cadets, Signals, REME, Logistics and Engineers. Kind of says it all, from that amazing church out into this. Like a time portal. This must be Croydon Town Centre. Poplar Walk, Poundland, Postbox. Quite traditional looking really. Just up here you got the remains of a pub, the Railwell Bell. Obviously below all this technology stores and phone stores and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, just on the side of this lovely old building here. There really is a limit to how nice you can make this place look when you got all that behind it. And just over here you got the remains of a pub as well. Croydon Market now, but Arkwright's Wheel once upon a time. Up there. I remember seeing this on some of the videos when the riots were kicking off last year. Old Fox and Hounds just down there. West Croydon Overground Station just down there. One of the last remains of English culture you can find around here really. The Old Fox and Hounds, 1835. It's on the corner here. It's coming across a nice little reminder of home here. Let's get a pub from a different angle there on Derby Road. Yeah, so this is a bit of life in Croydon anyway. Yeah, you can see it by the streets, obviously it's extremely diverse. Don't really want to push my luck too much. There's one of them trams anyway. That's really cool that I do. I got a little tram service running through here. Got a bit of everything answered London. Trams, underground, overground. Look at that, perfect. Right on cue. Marks and Spencer's just on here. The police are dealing with an incident behind me, but I'm not filming that. This is looking down onto the main high street anyway. A lot of graffiti going on up here. Got the Muslims in the centre here, doing their thing.
The sin of fornication, the sin of adultery, the sin of homosexuality.
So yeah, this is on. Yeah, this is the town centre anyway. We've got this thing to do with suicide here, upside down, all around, shopping mall, Andy's Man Club. Out into the nightmarish landscape. So that's all shut down and boarded up over there. Got quite a nice mural on the bottom though. Whitgift Shopping Centre, and then factory outlet all shut up there. Last day. Another reference to Burton here, so Burton the Tailors of Taste, obviously another reference to Burton, same as a brewery. It's got to be the poshest Greggs ever. Obviously put Greggs on top of that clock. Lovely old coats of arms on here. I think Henry VIII had some dealings around here. So all that along there. Just to the bottom of WH Smith. Another lovely old building here. Alders Don't know if they're redoing it or something, but just on the side of a shut down shop here, pavers. But yeah, busy high street has to be said as well. Has to be said, it's quite ugly on this side though, all glass and modern architecture. What's this? Love Croy. We put Croy, we don't put Croydon for some reason. It's another nice old building here. Alders Limited. Some form of industry, I guess. Love the old building this is. As I say, I'm sure I've heard some history about Henry VIII, having been here. So it's a hospital of the Old Holy Trinity. All visitors please use entrance via Blue Gate on George Street. Again, some lovely old buildings. This is a NatWest, still up and running. And then down here, got a sunset on the way. Let's get around these chaps here. Ideally could do with a tram coming up here really, kind of top the shot off. Looks a bit like Nottingham actually from this angle. Yeah, go on, come. Thank you. See African Christians doing their thing there. Yeah, again, nice architecture here. Obviously some millets showing down on the bottom floor. And you got 5 guys over there. Hopefully Bonnie Blue's not in there trying to do that joke she did last time. Nice old post office here. And that's pretty much the high street really. It's busy, has to be said. Busy and bustling. What a dystopian view that is. So obviously that's like a Blade Runner mural. But then when you look down here, so that's something off I Am Legend. However, on a nice angle, got all this over here. There must have been some money around the area once upon a time. Millinery ribbons, London House, lace gloves, silks and dresses. That's something you find in Harrogate or Spa Town. So it's the second tram I've just got. Once you need him to go past. There we go. Can you imagine explaining it to the people who built that building 400 years ago? This is how this would look. How futuristic it'd all be. But yeah, it's off to Wimbledon, that is. Nice. As we commented, I think this is probably like the shabbiest arcade I've ever seen. Straight away, floral store. And then tea shop there on the left. Howard House. It's not as bad as I thought it was actually. There's still quite a few shops down there. But maybe earlier on in the day it'll be a bit busier. I don't really know. Leads you out to a car park. What's this bar? S9 Club. It's got a coat of arms here on the side of this brutalist building. Beautiful old pub here though, Spread Eagle. Got the flag of Wales flying for some reason. I'll go and have a look what's going on there. Outside the town hall. Yeah, lovely pub that is. As I say, there's a lot of nice old buildings. You've got another pub down there, the Green Dragon. Again, it's one of them places I've been told never to venture to, but it's quite a bit, to be fair. It's not all over. Is it St David's Day today? Is that why the Welsh flag's flying? I'll find out later. Great war memorial over here as well. Fucking hell, look at that. Just look at that landscape over there. as usual, War Memorials will often tell you a story. You know, it's literally looking for the future. So, 2 world wars, and this is what it looks like as a result. Look at that. Fucking horrendous. It's quite an unusual one as well. He's in with a strapping up his arm. His rifle just there. Don't think I'll bother going down there. We'll see. I want to be out of here by the time it gets dark, that's for sure. Nice inspiring things here. This is like an old school library. So you've got health, study, religion, recreation and music. And then other classics like Shakespeare, Purcell, Locke, Newton, you know, all these inspiring sort of people. Yeah, sorry to comment on it again, but it's just such a Soviet Union sort of looking landscape, isn't it? Right beside this war memorial. Makes a change from Palestine or Ukraine or Gay Pride. Nice to see an actual British flag flying for a change. Nice one to Queen Victoria here as well, by the spread eagle. Ship pub, and apparently it's the last real pub in Croydon. You can kind of see what I'm getting at because the rest of them look like restaurants now, including the spread eagle that I've just been past. You got the Market Tavern down there as well, so there's a fair few. Surrey Street Market since 1276. Caught the back end of it. It's looking like it's going to be shut in shortly though. Just down here. A lot of construction going on as normal. Traditional British butchers, Turkish barbers. It's going to be the best street sign I think I've seen that. So as I say, this is the back end of the market now. You alright? Yeah, not too bad, you? Cash only, it's good to see. Vietnam store, I haven't seen one of them before actually. Again, we've got another pub here, Dog and Bull. Next to Surrey Cafe.
Which one is it?
So this is Mr. Fox. I think this one's shut down though. There you go. I think it's shut down though. And a KFC with a Tudor theme to it, and a nice cobbled street just down here with a Victorian lamppost. That'll make quite a good image actually with the top of the lamppost and the lion just behind it, if you can see it. This is quite a traditional old looking English barber, Tony's, the top of Bell Hill, but I have to say pleasantly surprised really, Croydon today. Despite all the horror stories that you hear, it looks alright. Discovering who I am. What's it about?
That's about who I am. That you are a son of God, you know.
Are you Colombian? I've met you before. Randomness on the side of this building. That's quite cool though. Obviously been ruined by them, what are they, like gas or something, huge gas canisters. Is that the Minster? Croydon Minster? Nice anyway. Funny street art around here. Davies House, another mural over here. So that's for Lidl guys.
Some kind of, I wouldn't be as well as this like
Even Lidl's gone down that road. Got another nice old Tudor building there on the corner. Actually called the Corner House. Safe and effective bus just going past up there. Got the last signs of this Wetherspoons, I think it might be. What's it called? Something House. But yeah, it's all boarded up and shut down as well. All the other businesses are doing well though. Persian kitchen, Mediterranean restaurant, Nigerian cuisine. Just the English stuff that's disappearing. The Skylark, that's what it's called. I'll just get out a little bit so I can get a better angle. Yeah, so I've just crossed the road to have a better look. Probably was quite a nice place. It weren't a Wetherspoons either, but yeah, the Skylark. Fire engine on, go down there. And then She's got this old Tudor building here, the music shop, next to a Sri Lankan kitchen. Quite fucking dystopian these things are, aren't they? It reminds me of Space Odyssey, you know, the big black monolith. So this is a tree house, another big looking pub. We'll get across in a minute and have a look. Something else I seem to do in Croydon, as opposed to the gay pride nonsense, we've got some colourings, but I don't know, it's different, whatever it is. Purple and yellow. What's this here? South. Is it South? Yeah, South End. Bit of some crazy looking people around here, has to be said as well. But like I say, it's not been anywhere near as bad as I thought it was going to be. And that's quite sad. It's got this beautiful old hotel here, the Swan and Sugarloaf Hotel. I've seen it on a lot of signs, you know, a lot of maps that they've got across London like this one. And would you believe it's a Tesco Express on the bottom. So them days of it being an upstanding hotel is gone, unfortunately. I might get my tripod out and do a long exposure on this one actually. Got a church up there, what's that called? St Peter's Parish Church, and then you've got the train station behind it, which will be my last stop. But yeah, it's been alright, nowhere near as bad as I thought it was going to be. This bit just here reminds me of New Orleans for some reason. It's funny how your brain works, but that's a Royal Standard pub, and then down the road you've got the Bull's Head, but it sits underneath this flyover, busy road just above me. So I think that's why it reminds me of New Orleans, around the old town. I'll give it its credit, the high street probably looks better at night time actually with all them lights. Bradford's the cultural city of England, or Britain I think now, and Croydon to London Borough culture. Make of it what you will. Proper Blade Runner, Dread 3D sort of vibes there. Imagine living up on top of that. As usual, probably gives a great view over there though. Very futuristic looking. And that's a lovely old building, but that Popeyes on the bottom obviously ruins the shot, so use the tram to cover it up. So the last little bit up to East Croydon train station. I'd say I've kind of done Croydon now, good and proper, but you can tell the atmosphere is definitely starting to change. A lot of balaclava people starting to come out now, so call it a day I think. I think this is the famous box park. I seem to think this is where they televise the England games and all that. Final shots for Croydon. Obviously this welcome to East Croydon thing just there. You can come round, probably see it a little bit better. But nowhere near as bad as people go on about, to be honest. You know, I stayed here late as well. Bad architecture here and there, but some good stuff as well. Nowhere near as bad as people make out though. Worth visiting, I'd probably say actually. Feels a bit like Camden Town without the tourists. Fair enough.